Imagine a world where everything you eat comes from a factory, not a farm. Sound far-fetched? Well, it's closer to reality than you might think. In fact, for millions of people, ultra-processed foods make up the majority of their diet. But what exactly are these foods, and why should we care? Let us dive into the world of ultra-processed foods and uncover their surprising impact on our health and society. Ultra-processed foods are those that have been heavily modified with additives, preservatives, colorings, and artificial ingredients. Think of your favorite packaged snacks, sugary drinks, instant noodles, or frozen ready meals. These products are designed to be convenient, tasty, and long-lasting, but at what cost? The rise of ultra-processed foods is a relatively recent phenomenon, driven by our modern lifestyle demands. They're cheap, have a long shelf life, and are ready to eat at a moment's notice. Perfect for our fast-paced world, right? But there's more to the story. Aggressive marketing campaigns, especially those targeting kids and busy adults, have played a significant role in their popularity. Now, brace yourself for some shocking statistics. In some countries, like the United States and the United Kingdom, over 50% of daily calories come from ultra-processed foods. That's right. More than half of what people eat in these nations isn't real food, but factory-made products. Even more surprising, this trend is rapidly spreading to countries known for their rich food cultures. France and Spain, famous for their culinary traditions, are seeing a fast rise in ultra-processed food consumption. But what's the big deal? Well, that's where the debate heats up. Numerous studies have linked ultra-processed foods to a host of health issues, including obesity, heart disease, diabetes, and even depression. It's like we're conducting a massive experiment on our bodies, and the results aren't looking good. However, some argue that it's not the food itself that's the problem, but rather our overall lifestyle and the quantity we consume. The impact of ultra-processed foods goes beyond our waistlines. It's reshaping our society and economy in profound ways. On the surface, these foods seem cheap for consumers, a boon in tough economic times. But dig deeper, and you'll find hidden costs. The health issues linked to these foods are driving up healthcare costs for society as a whole. Meanwhile, big food companies wield enormous influence, shaping not just what we eat, but also influencing politics and health recommendations. As awareness grows, some countries are fighting back. Sugar taxes and warning labels are popping up in various nations, attempting to curb the consumption of ultra-processed foods. But it's not an easy battle. The food industry is pushing back hard, lobbying against regulations and funding studies to defend their products. It's a classic David versus Goliath scenario, with public health on one side and corporate profits on the other. So, what can we do in the face of this ultra-processed onslaught? Awareness is key. Start by reading labels and understanding what's really in your food. Cooking more meals at home can also make a big difference. But individual actions might not be enough. Should governments step in with stronger regulations? Or should people have total freedom to choose what they eat, even if it's not the healthiest option? As we grapple with these questions, one thing is clear. The rise of ultra-processed foods is more than just a dietary trend. It's a complex issue that touches on health, economics, politics, and personal freedom. The choices we make today about what we put on our plates will shape not just our own health, but the very fabric of our society for generations to come. So next time you reach for that packaged snack or frozen meal, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, is this really food, or just a clever imitation? The answer might just change your life.